Hey babes, I want to talk to you today about recruiting because it is so important to your coaching business. And yet I feel like so many of us think of it as kind of a dirty word. And in fact, I didn't really even recruit until about 6 months into my coaching business. But it was such a blessing when I did. I was able to meet so many great people. And I have all these wonderful new friends that have joined my team. And all because of recruiting. So I think we have to change our mindset in that it is a gift that we are giving to others. You have to remember how much coaching has blessed your life and changed your life in so many ways. And then, kind of get over yourself um, and share it with others. So today I want to talk to you kind of about how to recruit and what to say when you find someone that is interested in coaching, because that part's hard too. So the first part is that you need to share how coaching blesses your life regularly. Now, when I first posted a coaching opportunity post, it was more of a promo post. It was more of me advertising about my next sneak peek into coaching, which is fine, and I think you should do some of those. But I also think that it's important to talk about your coaching lifestyle every day and talk about how it's blessing your life every day. I call them coach lifestyle posts. And because you want people to see what it's like to be a coach and want that for themselves. You want to give them like sort of an inside peek at how wonderful your life is, or how it's been blessed because of coaching. And so there's so many different ways you can do this. I think you just have to get a little bit creative and catch your thoughts. Like, catch yourself when you're like, oh my gosh, if I weren't a coach, like I probably wouldn't even be working out right now. Or if I weren't a coach, I wouldn't have even met this awesome new friend that I have. Or, I just catch myself throughout the day and the week saying like, oh, I'm so grateful I'm a coach because I was able to pay for this and this, or whatever it is. So I want you to make a list of all the blessings that have come from coaching, whether you've been coaching for 1 month or 1 year. And I want it to be small and simple. Sometimes I think we think that it has to be a huge thing. And then it has to be, because of coaching, I bought this car, or I was able to build my dream house. It's the small things, you guys. It's the small things that are going to attract people who want that same lifestyle. So sharing, how coaching, let me give you, there's 6 F's that you can talk about, and you can just choose whatever one inspires you. But I would talk about these almost every day. Pick one of these 6 F's and talk about one of these every day on how coaching has blessed your life. So there is fun, fitness, financial freedom, and or flexibility, either one, and friends and faith in yourself. I feel like those are all 6 F's that come from coaching. So I want you to start building your list of little simple things that have blessed your life and start sharing about them in your social media posts. So for example, today I shared how because of coaching, we're able to afford haircuts now. Like, that sounds so simple, but it's important to me. It means a lot to me. And so I shared that, and I was able to kind of share my my story in that, we were struggling financially when I began coaching, and that's part of why I'm coaching. So be thinking of just little things like that. So let me give you some examples based on those 6 F's. Like, you can talk about the fun of coaching. You can talk about how you get prizes every month, how you get to go to Summit, how you get to go on these destination events. You can talk about Super Saturday and how you're excited about it. Don't just talk about it the day of. Talk about it for weeks in advance, what you're going to wear, and how you just bought your ticket, or how you earned your ticket, or whatever. Talk about that, okay? when it comes to fitness, share how you're like, how you wouldn't even be working out this morning if you weren't a coach. Or how, because you're a coach, you were able to lose weight, or because you're a coach, you were able to, you eat so much better now. Just anything that affects your fitness life, share about that. Financial, obviously, and again, it doesn't have to be big. It can be the smallest thing, how you were able to contribute to paying off your cell phone bill, or how you bought these new running shoes because with your coach payment. It's the small things that people are going to pay attention to. So share those financial blessings that have come into your life. Those are the things that people are going to relate to, not this big fancy car and this big house. Of course, that's what we all want, but it's the small things. It's the small things that we, that bless our lives too. Freedom, like flexibility and freedom. If you're able to, like whenever my kids get sick, I'm always grateful that I get to work from home and I can drop everything and go pick them up from school. Stuff like that, or that you can go on a field trip or help in the classroom with your kid. Or that you get to, watch them like take their first steps because you're at home. You're not missing these moments. And if you already worked from home, I want to mention this because I know a lot of you might already have worked from, might have already been working from home before you started coaching. Either way, you need to share about that blessing because it is a blessing to be able to work from home and have that flexibility and be with your children. Or if you don't have kids, just to be your own boss and set your own hours and sleep in whenever you want. Talk about that. Even if you were doing it before you became a coach, that is something that other women and other people want in their life. They want that freedom and that flexibility. So talk about that. And then friends, like the community is amazing. Talk about our team. Team Chic is so amazing. We have so many awesome women on our team and I just love it. And so every time we do a team meeting, post about that. Every time you get together with anyone that's a coach on our team or any one of your coaches or even your clients, post about that. And then faith in yourself. You can talk about how you are more confident because you're a coach, how the personal development has helped you because you're a coach. It's those little, when you're sharing and sort of selling your lifestyle, that's what's going to make people want to come to you. They're going to be seeing your posts. They may not comment on them. They may not like them, but they're going to see those posts and you're planting those seeds every day. So let's talk about recruiting and the ratio that happens, because I think sometimes we're like people, I hear a lot of coaches say, oh, well, I asked one girl and she said no. And it's like, I want to let you know that you've got to ask more than one person because not everyone's going to want to sign up as a coach. It's it's not for everyone. So here's my personal recruiting ratio. I believe that about 1 out of 10 people will sign up that you talk to. So that's about 10% of the people you talk to about coaching are going to actually want to sign up as a coach. So it's really important that you are talking to a good amount of people. And, just asking them like if they are interested in coaching. When I first started, I just told people how I was so excited to be a coach. I wanted some friends to do it with me. And so I just asked them if they wanted to join me on this exciting journey. So let's break it down. If you want to be diamond in 4 months, that means you've got to recruit 2 coaches per month. Okay, here's the 4 months. That means that you've got to be talking to 20 people a month, okay, about coaching. Go for no, you guys. Don't be afraid of rejection, because when you ask someone about coaching, chances are they are going to watch you and you're going to be on their radar from now on. And so many people, I've had many people, including some of you that are watching this, that have said no to me before and then changed their mind, and the timing was better later on and decided to coach. So you never know when the timing will be good for someone. So sometimes just the fact that you ask them makes them, it plants a seed. It gets them thinking about it. It gets them watching you more, and they might eventually become a coach. So sometimes those no's are just no for nows. So what to do when you have someone that comes to you and they're interested in coaching? So what I do, or if you go to them and you ask them if they want to coach. So what I'll do is I will compliment them and say, one of the qualities that I think will make them a good coach. And then I'll ask them if they've ever considered, being a coach or working from home or getting paid to work out. And it's that simple. It's usually like a 2-liner, compliment and then asking. And then I get their response, and then I try to get them on the phone and just say, hey, I would love to chat with you about this more. Do you have some time to talk today or tomorrow on the phone? And when I get them on the phone, I feel like it's really important to get them on the phone because you can share your passion. They can hear the tone of your voice. You just feel a little more connected to people when you're on the phone. It feels less salesy, in my opinion, than just messaging someone. So I try to get them on the phone so they can hear my tone and my passion and excitement for coaching. And then I first get to know them first, because people don't care what you know until they know that you care. So it's important that you kind of get to know them a little bit before you talk about coaching. And then after I've talked to them a little bit about their family and their life, I've formed them. Then I will share my own story. So you don't have to have like this perfect script of what you're going to say. Just share why you signed up as a coach and why you're excited about it and how it blesses your life. Think of any of the 6 F's and share those on the phone, or in a message if you have to. And then after that, I kind of ask them, I don't try to like pressure them and be like, you want to do it right now? I send them a resource. I'm like, well, I'm going to send you a video that you can watch about coaching, or I'm going to send you this page, send you to my website that has a couple videos about coaching, and just let them kind of do a little bit of research on their own and take it all in. And then I'll follow up with them and say, hey, do you have any questions about what we talked about? I'll give them about 24, 48 hours and then follow up and give them a deadline. Say, I've got a new coach training starting this day, or I'd love to get you started. Can you get going on Monday? Anything like that. People work best with deadlines, so I highly recommend using a deadline. I know that worked when my husband was considering coaching, and because there was a new coach training starting that next Monday. So it was like, oh crap, we got to hurry and we got to do this and decide. And so, or you can add them to a sneak peek into coaching group. Those are huge, you guys. That's how I became a coach, was from one of those groups. It was from my upline coach inviting me through the event page to a sneak peek into coaching. And so try to get at least 10 people in those groups that you can talk to about coaching, and then follow up like a boss, you guys. Follow up with people and say, hey, do you have any questions? What concerns do you have? Get them on the phone if you haven't already. Really, it's important to just follow up with people. They get busy, and then keep track of the people you're talking to about coaching, and maybe talk to them in a couple months later and see if the timing's better for them. So it's really important that you're, sharing your story, sharing the blessings of coaching almost on a daily basis in your social media. And then so that your life is kind of like a sneak peek into coaching. And then do a couple promo posts here and there about coaching, and get them in your sneak peek group, get them on your live webinar, whatever it is. But this is how you're going to grow your team, and this is how you are going to share this gift with others. So I want you to start thinking about recruiting as a blessing and a gift, and think of yourself as not only a coach, but a recruiter. I'm going to share a really quick story about how recruiting blessed our life. in a non-Beachbody related way. My husband got recruited by a guy on LinkedIn, and he's just said, hey, Matt, I am a banking recruiter, and I have an opportunity with a growing bank. I'd like to discuss with you what is the best number to reach you. And we were excited about that. We were excited about that opportunity. We didn't feel like it was slimy or salesy or anything. And that was this guy's job. That is his job. He gets paid to recruit people and help them find a job. And that's kind of what you do. Not only do you coach, but you help others find a job and find a better lifestyle. So I want you to change that mindset, start thinking of yourself as a recruiter, and share how coaching has blessed your life. So thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.